The ancient city is calling. Oh, arise, sons and daughters of the land. The king of the city is marching. Stand up high to the pride of the land. The founding fathers have labored, and our time to serve is now. The glory of the new Edo nation will forever be our pride. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, you're the heartbeat of Nigeria. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, stars are singing over you. You're the land people dream to be. Our treasures are found in all nations, and our greatness is second to none. Our history forever shall be written, how our kings have endured all times. Our people cultured in unity, our hearts beat for the land. Rich culture, stories of heroes, legacies forever be. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, you're the heartbeat.
Distinguished Senator Daisy and Danjuma was born on the 6th of August in 1952 in Benin City, Edo State. She is a law graduate of the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, with over 4 decades post-law experience. In 2003, she was elected Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, where she served on numerous committees, most notably as Chairman, Women and Youth Development, also as Chairman of the ECOWAS Parliament of Women and Children's Rights Committee. She was also an executive member of the Commonwealth Parliament and Chairman, Senate Committee on Children, Women Affairs and Youth Development. She served as member, Senate Committee on Health, Senate Committee on Education, Finance, and Land Transportation of the National Assembly. That deserves an applause.
I welcome you all to this occasion of the commissioning of the Senator Daisy and Danjuma Women's Center, a facility dedicated to the care and welfare of abused women and victims of human trafficking and irregular migration. Much as we concede that our women are powerful and strong-willed, we have seen time and again that they often fall victim to abuse, human trafficking, and other vices, which deprive them of the opportunity to live fulfilling lives. For a long time, the larger society didn't take concrete steps to support the victims of abuse. But today, we are making a statement with this center. In the course of my engagements as a private citizen and the Senator of the Federal Republic, like you know, as I mentioned, all the committees I serve were women related and youth related. I have always advanced projects and initiatives geared towards providing support and succor to the vulnerable in the society, especially women. Through the T.Y. Danjuma Foundation, 4 of them are represented here, and the VSF, Victim Support Group, I can see Professor Nana here. We have reached out to women, and Toyosi is here and has been very active. Akerele Ogusui, most of you know her, she's been very active and supportive. We have reached out to women across Nigeria and empowered them to confront life's challenges and make the best of their circumstances. So it is quite humbling to have the state government name this facility after me in acknowledgement of the work we have done over the years. But beyond the recognition, I believe this honor is more for those who have put in the work to ensure that we continue to support women, expand the space for them to participate in politics and excel in business. The center is equipped with state-of-the-art facilities, which include shelter for human trafficking, sexual assault, and violence-based gender referral center. I will not spend time to talk about what has been described by the First Lady, who has been very supportive of this center. She has said a lot, and in the brochure given to you, you will see a lot has been referred to. So I don't have to go delve into all these problems. The state government has passed the necessary laws to tackle gender-based violence and has constituted committees to ensure seamless implementation of the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act. This center further strengthens the institutional framework to protect the vulnerable in the state. We expect that with the center, women who suffer abuse will be confident to call for help and also receive the necessary assistance they need for redress. I want to thank the stakeholders on this project, including the International Organization for Migration, IMO, the Italian government, the Swiss government, other partners who have contributed or are still contributing to support women and victims of human trafficking in the state. In thanking the state governor, wait and see governor, I would like to make a few remarks. Thanking him and his wife and all that have put this center together for this very wonderful project. We'd like to thank FIDA as well, but I would like to make a few remarks that, Mr. Governor, you are honoring me today as a woman that has represented my constituency. I want you to involve more women in government. I want you to make sure more women are elected. It is because I was elected, that is why you realize my capacity. Many women can do a lot, but they have to be given the opportunity. Even when we are married to foreigners or outsiders, Edo will say, when I wanted to contest, they said, oh, he's married to somebody from Taraba. I told them, he will see. You have seen the fact that, in spite of the fact that I'm married from Taraba, you can see the impact I've created in my society. So please, encourage more women. What a man can do, a woman can do it twice better. When you train a woman, you train a nation. When you train maybe you just train a family. Or some girls. Please encourage women. We make a lot of impact in the society. If you notice all over the world, countries that have progressed, even in Africa, they have women in key positions. Please note it. A country can never progress without women. You love your mother. For that reason, you will love your wife, you will love your daughters. But please make sure women are not discriminated against. They should be given opportunities to prove themselves. I have proved myself, that's why I'm here. Encourage more women to prove themselves. You can see what the Vice Chancellor of University of Benin is doing. She came to meet my husband and said, please give us hostel for women. I told my husband, I didn't read for PhD, but University of Benin gave me PhD free of charge. I said, so please, let's give them hostel. When I came and I saw the quality of job the VC, Professor Lillian Salami did in a few months, and I said, if he's a man, he won't do this. Mr. Governor, when I saw the project she did, you notice the day we came to commission the hostel, we were laying the foundation stone of the second hostel. Because what she did gave me the courage to say, my husband has built one hostel named after me, I will build the second one. This place we are opening today, I will make sure we sustain it. In Nigeria, we don't have maintenance culture, but we maintain it. I'll make sure it is sustained in the Board of Trustees going to look after this place, and we make sure it's to be the best in Nigeria, and other states will come and copy this. Your Excellency, I thank you very much. Wife of the governor, Mrs. Obaseki, First Lady of Edo State, you have been wonderful. Not just your hospitality, but you have touched women's lives. I want to thank you. I want everybody here to give Governor and the wife 3 closer. You will all of you here will help us to make sure this center works. When you are abused, please don't just hide it. Let it be known. It is only when it is known that you can be helped. If you don't know what is happening in society, you know there's a problem. Please. I thank you very much, and I'm saying I'm grateful to Edo people for giving me the opportunity to serve you. And please, Excellency, let more women serve, and you will see the difference. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
You're the heartbeat of Nigeria, beautiful and glorious and stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, shall we please rise for His Excellency, the People's Governor of those states, the face of good governor, the wait-and-see governor, and you can see one of the wait-and-see projects. Godwin, Norega Setwa, Obaseki, can you make some noise?
I join in welcoming all of you to this very, very auspicious occasion of the opening of the Senator Daisy Ehanire Danjuma Women's Center. I keep insisting that we must put her maiden name Ehanire there, so that children don't come in future and say, who is this woman from the north that you named this facility after? When we came into office in 2016, we met a generation of young people whose future looked bleak and hopeless. For them, the slogan was, anywhere else but home. Many of them began to undertake very dangerous and perilous trips to Europe. Many of them were girls. At one point in time, we had over 30,000 Edo boys and girls in Tangier, Libya, trying to cross into Europe. You can imagine how many would have lost their lives going through the Sahara to get there. We realized that this was not only a mortal threat to the socio-economic stability of Edo State, it was robbing our youth and women, particularly of girls, of their self-worth, sense of pride, and ability to make a decent and dignified living. This ugly trend had grown so big then that Edo accounted for the majority of young people trafficked from Nigeria into Europe. Thank God that situation has been reversed today. Because despite the opposition which we faced, we knew that we had to face this problem head-on. And For us, the first step to solving any problem is admitting that you have a problem. So by admitting the challenge of human trafficking, we were able to get help from our international and local stakeholders. In the course of this, we realized that there were many other victims in need of support. The unprecedented increase in cases of abuse, particularly during the COVID-19 lockdown, was a wake-up call. And this led us to institute a number of legal and policy reforms. This includes the enactment of the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Law, the Sexual Assault Referral Center, the Edo State Gender-Based Violence Management Committee, amongst others. These were all aimed at protecting women and other vulnerable persons in our society. So this center, the Senator Daisy Henry Danjuma Women's Center, is a key part in the series of concrete steps and actions which we as a government are taking to salvage the future of our vulnerable persons, particularly women and youths, and providing them with an opportunity for redemption. The center houses a shelter for female victims of human trafficking and irregular migration, a sexual assault referral center, and as has been described, is very well equipped. We hope that this facility, which will provide accommodation, meeting rooms, and other amenities which are necessary to ensure that women are kept safe, that they are offered counseling, they are offered psychosocial and legal support. In establishing this center, we have received generous support from the International Migration Organization, IOM, and also partnered with the Italian government. We also like to thank the federal government and the government of Switzerland, who is helping us develop the standard of practice and exchange programs for staff of the center. The governance structure and quality of the program design and the services which will be offered in this facility will be top-notch. With the level of support which we are getting from our partners and stakeholders, we believe that the Senator Daisy Danjuma Center will surely become a reference point for care for abused women in Nigeria in the nearest future. The Senator has given us that assurance. Well, why are we honoring our distinguished Senator Danjuma? So much has been said about her. You heard her citation. But beyond the citation, beyond the expressions, we have in her an emblem, a symbol of the Edo woman. She possesses all the attributes: hardworking, industrious, loving, motherly, everything that we know growing up our mothers used to be, our sisters are, is embodied in her. And therefore we are glad, we thank God for her life, that we have somebody like her that we can place in front as a role model for our women. I want to assure you that for me, Obaseki, my grandparents sent their daughters to school. So I grew up understanding and knowing that women have to be empowered. So if it's left to me, I will make sure that even my House of Assembly is dominated by women. If I had women during the last session, they would not have run away. But this is a fight we all collectively have to fight. Because every time I speak on issues, they just think I make trouble and I fight. I said in the last, when we're screening for the last House of Assembly, that whichever constituency in Edo that has 2 seats, 1 should be reserved for a woman. But my fellow politicians have not agreed and did not agree. And this is part of the fights that we've been having. Opening up the system to ensure there is more inclusion. But rest assured, we will continue to fight. Because in my cabinet, 50% of the women in my cabinet, of the people in my cabinet are women. That is what I have control over. So I want to thank you and to assure you that with what you have done for us today and with the assurances you've given us, as a government we will do everything to make this center the model for female protection in Nigeria. Thank you very much.
The ancient city is calling. Oh, arise, sons and daughters of the land. The king of the city.
That all who come here, they find succor and find comfort. The glory of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Is now the glory of the new Edo nation will forever be our pride. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, you're the heartbeat of Nigeria. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, stars are singing over you. You're the land people dream to be. Our treasures are found in all nations, and our greatness is second to none. Our history forever shall be written, how our kings have endured all times. Our people cultured in unity, our hearts beat for the land. Rich culture, stories of heroes, legacies forever be. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, you're the heartbeat of Nigeria. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, stars are singing over you. You're the land people dream to be. Unite and stand with each other, forgive and let it go. Together we can stand, come what may. Edo future lies.
Commemorate the official opening of the Obaseki in Danjuma Women's Center, built by Edo State government under the leadership of His Excellency Governor Obaseki. Dr. Obaseki, on this day, Tuesday, 2nd of May, 2023.
Round of applause.
The ancient city is calling. Oh, arise, sons and daughters of the land. The king of the city is marching. Stand up high to the pride of the land. The founding fathers have labored, and our time to serve is now. The glory of the new Edo nation will forever be our pride. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, you're the heartbeat of Nigeria. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, stars are singing over you. You're the land people dream to be. Our treasures are found in all nations, and our greatness is second to none. Our history forever shall be written, how our kings have endured all times. A people cultured in unity, our hearts beat for the land. Rich culture, stories of heroes, legacies forever be. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, you're the heartbeat of Nigeria. Beautiful Edo, glorious Edo, stars are singing over you. You're the land people dream to be. Unite and stand with each other, forgive and let it go. Together we can stand, come what may, and our future lies in us. Teach our children to teach their children,